That is good. Let's see if this works.
A well-earned drink from your mug.
Oh yes, of course.
Here's me. You got to see that's how I dream to be.
I dream I move.
I move.
I dream I groove. Like Mike. If I could be like Mike.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Ming and Mike Show, broadcasting live from home. from I'm not giving out my address, but my name is Ming Chen. I'm sitting at home, not across from me, is Mike Zapsik. Everybody, say
Sitting
hello,
across
Mike.
from you across the miles. What's up?
How far are you
Introduce
from
my wife Julia to you
Yes.
too? For anyone who's never been to the studio and never met my wife, I just touched my face, by the way. I'm
Oh, that's it. You're screwed.
I know. We're all doomed.
I know. What? How are you feeling?
I feel great. How about
Okay.
you, Julia? How do you feel?
I feel fine.
And how about you, Ming? How are you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty amazing. So,
All right, cool.
so I do. Yeah, I think I'm good. I believe I'm good. So
All right. So Friday, was it Friday? It was Friday. Wasn't
I
it?
can't. I don't even know what day is it.
I know. It's.
I don't even know what day it is.
A couple of days
You guys
ago.
are funny.
Okay.
A couple of days
It is
ago.
Sunday.
It's Sunday now, but
Mhm.
when we last heard from our heroes,
Okay.
we were podcasting at a shared universe and just, shooting the crap and talking about the corona epidemic,
Okay.
which is what we're doing now. But right now, our Governor Murphy from the great state of New Jersey, has shut down all non-essential businesses, which I always thought we were essential, Ming.
Yeah, me too.
I mean,
Oh yeah, I could have made a case for sure.
Yeah.
But the powers that be do not feel that way. Although, not here, but in the and this is and this is the only time I'll call it that, the great city of L.A. Podcast studios, media outlets, they are deemed under the media, and they are allowed to be open. So we could
Well-
just move out there and open up over there.
Really?
I don't think we get a flight. I think that'd be.
Actually,
No, they're
they
still
haven't-
going.
They haven't closed down travel.
Still going.
West. We could get a flight.
How insane is that? But going to Newark Airport, you go to Newark Airport even when there's no pandemic going on,
Yeah.
and you can catch something.
I love it. We're not supposed to drive 2 miles and sit in the studio with one other person, but we can totally drive like 40 miles, jump on a plane, and fly across country.
Yeah,
Yeah. Mhm.
theoretically, yes.
In theory,
Yeah.
communism works.
Yeah.
In theory,
So we're all feeling good.
Okay.
For everyone who's joined us, I think we have 5 people. That's awesome. Does that include us? I wonder if that includes
I'm
us.
hoping that includes
Yeah,
us.
6 people now.
I mean, we're
really happy. We're really happy that you're joining us. One of the reasons why, besides the fact that we can't really live for very long without podcasting, that we wanted to do this
yes.
is to show folks who are stuck at home how easy it is to do a remote podcast.
Yeah, totally.
So, I know that we had a few people reach out to us right before we had to close the doors to our brick and mortar store and set up some time to talk with us about launching their podcast. These are folks like a lot of us who've had podcasting on their list of things to do. Like, I should start a podcast for about a year.
Yeah. Well,
And-
what else are you doing?
Yeah, I mean, just life, right? And they just never really got it going, and now they're sitting at home saying, "Well, hell, I might as well start.
Right.
Let's get this show on the road."
Yeah, I just
So-
did that 3,000 piece puzzle.
Yeah,
I'm
so
kind of bored
it's
now.
It's totally possible. It's a great way to stay in touch. It's a great way to stay engaged. If you're feeling like you don't know what day it is, or what you're going to do
It's Sunday,
next.
by the way. It's
Yes,
Sunday.
It still is Sunday.
It hasn't changed.
It is a great way. And please, for those of us joining, please feel free to jump in, ask some questions, make some comments. We'd love to talk directly to you through this podcast. I know that before we launched, Ming and Michael and I were saying that, sharing a few of the things that we'd like to cover, and we hope that this will be frequent. We haven't actually set a goal for ourselves, like every day, every other day, but we plan to be here. And whether we're on live or not, please reach out to us. We're happy to hear
Yeah.
from you.
Again, what else do you have to do?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's true. I mean, well, listen, there are a lot of people I'm seeing on Facebook. A lot of people are getting back into some cooking, crafting. They're taking the time to reach out to those people that they may not have been in touch with for a while, but they want to check in on them, see how they're doing. So there are some people that are making good use of time. Hey, listen, I'm one of those people, and I'm very grateful for this, that can continue to work from home effectively because of the nature of my business. Besides podcasting, I do digital marketing. So for us, it was an easy transition from, sitting down at my, office desk and doing what I do to sitting down at my home desk and doing what I do. I do feel fortunate because there are a lot of folks who don't have that option, and that really is crummy. So I'm actually as busy as I ever was, during the regular work week, doing my work. So that's a good thing for me.
Yeah, Mike, what are you gonna do? You're usually at the store. Like, did you build your own store in the house? Like, you set up like a little
No,
Hi,
counter,
Christopher and Danielle.
and
by the way.
did you bring the cash register back with you? You could
Yeah,
like
got
bring
it
your
in the
you could bring
basement.
your family up. They could cosplay. They could be other
Yeah,
people.
I'm giving them fake money. It's called
Yeah.
Mike money, and they get to
Mike
spend
bucks.
like $30 a day.
They could buy comics. That would be fun. I'd be totally up
But
for
But
that.
I get them back at
But,
the end of this
but
thing.
actually, you are continuing to fulfill orders, right?
We are. We're
Yeah.
we are fulfilling orders. I'm keeping my eyes on what's coming in. Diamond is still delivering to the stash, and I'm sending them out.
What if you're not there? They just leave them at the front door.
No, they'll take them up to the to our business office and leave them there. But I'm going to be there tomorrow when the delivery comes in. And I mean, what else does UPS have to do?
All right, how you getting over
Driving
there?
down the street in that brown turd-like van, and tumbleweeds are like going out in front
And
of
we
them.
appreciate that, by the way.
Oh, we
For everyone
love
who is
those
still
guys.
out there on the road taking care of business, you are amazing. But I just want to pause real quickly and say hi to Christopher Dove. Christopher says hello from south of Detroit in the Great White North, Canada. So we love our Canadian brothers and sisters. Hope you all are doing well. Danielle says, Christopher also suggests we use TP as currency. Nah, maybe. It hasn't gotten that bad yet. But Danielle, what's our favorite quarantine meal? We'll get right back to you on that. Johnny Miller, hi Johnny, says he's going to send us some money if we read the comics to him. Now that would be great.
You know what?
An old-timey radio show.
I was actually thinking about doing that. I
Wait,
was thinking
hold-
about not just comics, but reading like a Neil Gaiman book. But I have to get permission.
Yeah, you
from-
should. Why? From who?
From Neil. You got to. I mean, you can't just go on and be like,
You can't
reading his
read?
books.
Why can't you read a book?
We're
Well,
not
out
charging
loud?
people. We're not charging people for
Well, that's
it.
Yeah.
true. But
I mean,
There's no crime against
we're
reading a
charging
book.
people, yeah.
Neil, if you're watching, can I read your book out loud? I'll read the Graveyard Book. We'll start tomorrow.
I'm sure. I don't think you need any permission to do that. You should do it. You should do it seriously. Light some
All right.
candles. Put on. Don't you have a smoking jacket?
Yes,
I do,
he does
yes.
have a
Wear the smoking jacket. You can smoke too. You got the cigar.
For a
Well, how are you going to get your cigars, dude? Is that-
gonna
are they
quit.
open?
I gotta quit. Hey, it's gonna suck.
He has
Do you
to
have
get
a
that
Do you have a stash? You have a stash
What?
of
No, he has a stash, but still, he has to.
Yeah.
What happens if you run out?
Then I'm
Looting.
Yeah, then looting.
Then we have to
That's the
resort to
only-
looting.
No, there's
Yeah.
no looting. Don't loot, folks. Please don't loot.
But you know what? That brings me to.
Hold on,
that-
Sean Christopher Smith. You are like dominating this.
I
Holy
know.
cow.
Well, sometimes I do.
Sean Christopher Smith says, "Ming, stop touching your face." So in solidarity, here you go. Sean, what do you care? He's
I
not
wouldn't
gonna
joke
touch
around
you.
like that, dude. Dude on the Utah Jazz did that, and he got the virus. So I just
All right, so don't
don't
touch your
joke.
face,
Do
man.
not taunt the virus. Do not taunt the
I don't
virus.
know about that.
Yeah.
Dakota Lee says, honestly, people here in Phoenix are just going out and about like nothing's wrong. I think.
Yeah,
I
they're
think
not on
people are-
lockdown yet. Arizona
Yeah,
don't care.
I think as each state and each neighborhood is sort of responding as best they can, depending on the circumstances. But can I just pause and say and do my PSA or my
Go
little
ahead.
rant soapbox, get it off my chest, then we'll move on. So I just want to make a personal plea to everybody listening and everyone who tunes in later and listens to this. When you're sharing information, so we obviously are learning things pretty much minute by minute, right? More information, as days go by, we're learning more about everything about this virus and the new world that we're living in. However, what really is starting to be very stressful for me is watching people reshare and repost information with these super sensationalist headlines without taking the time to sort of strip out the gloom and doom. And I think that that's not helpful. So I'll give you a for instance. There was a spate of headlines that were talking about how, people are overdosing on as little as 2 milligrams of blah blah blah, some drug that was suggested as a possible comfort and not a cure, but would help to ameliorate the symptoms. Right
Hold
now,
on,
listen.
is it like morphine? Don't
No,
be
it's
shooting
not
out
morphine. I just
folks.
can't remember the
Shoot, where are you getting morphine?
Now, listen, I don't know if it's going to work or not. And apparently even top scientists don't know yet because they're still studying it. It may or may not work. So those are the facts. And I think it's perfectly fine to say, listen, this was suggested. We're testing it out. These are the facts, blah, 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 blah. But the truth of the matter is that, resharing, but so, you give people a little bit of hope. So you can put that hope in context, but why share this? People are dying because people are overdosing from Flintstone vitamins too, right? Because they get into them and they eat the whole bottle. So
Is that bad? I do that all the time.
yeah, so it's like
Yeah, the
resharing
little Dino
information
ones are
is-
awesome. I think I have some right here.
Yeah, someone just shared an article, and it was basically from like this, very well-respected scientist. What they did was they took the sentence out of the article that talks about the fact that this pandemic is, and it's like without context, it's going to last 12 to 18 months, right? And made that the headline and reshared it. Now, truth of the matter is, there is no one on the face of this earth, in my opinion, who can tell us exactly how long this part that we are currently going under, total quarantine lockdown, is going to last. So don't make that your headline. You could say, we are uncertain about how long we're going to have these measures in place. That's the truth. I'm not saying whitewash or downplay the, impact. What I'm saying is, though, don't put that kind of a message out there as your, which had to close down, by the way, which was very sad to see. Don't put that out there as the message, when even if you read the article, which, let's face it, 90% of the people aren't actually reading the articles, even the expert doesn't say what is going to shut down for 12. Is it 12 to 18 months to develop a vaccine? Is it 12 to 18 months that we're going to be locked in our houses? What is 12 to 18 months?
It's context. I mean, that's what we're talking about.
But what I'm saying is, these same people will then get on and say, don't loot, don't hoard. Well, guess what? If you're continually pushing information out there that's sending people into a panic that they're going to be locked behind their door, unable to escape for 12 to 18 months, guess what they're going to do? Run right to the nearest store and take everything off the shelves. So all I'm asking is that for people to not feed in, continue to share good information, continue to share information, even if we all acknowledge that it's the best that we have at the time, but don't continue to share this shock value, clickbait headlines, doomsday, worst case scenario over and over and over again. It's not kind and it's not helpful.
Let me get you some morphine.
Yeah, we're gonna need some morphine and some Valium too.
Because we're living in Little House on the Prairie.
Hi, Chris.
Times.
Yeah,
So there's a bunch of people out there I want to say hi to. Mary Truth says hi, Ming. She loves seeing our faces. Hi, Mary. Miss you. Adam, that is my wife. Yes. She is the bomb. You're a lucky man. Thank you, Mary. Actually, I thought Mary did meet Julia before. And Adam, I don't know what you're doing right now. That is my wife. Just keep that in mind. All right, buddy? Also, there's a drinking game out there. Every time Ming touches his face, you've got a drink out there.
You gotta take a shot. You gotta take a shot.
Yeah,
I
do a shot of morphine. There you are. That'll kill off some potential virus carriers.
Yeah, I love yesterday the governor went on about noon and kind of shut everything down, and but there's a list of essential businesses, so grocery stores, pharmacies, gas stations, and then the last two we mentioned I thought were funny: medical marijuana dispensaries, essential, and liquor stores.
It's stressful, so yes.
I saw online there were some people like liquor stores. Why are liquor stores essential? I'm like, dude.
Yes, if you don't know the answer to that one, you're not an American.
Could you imagine if they shut down all the liquor stores? What would happen?
A lot of people going through detox right now. That would be horrible. And we'd have a lot of deaths that way.
I think deaths, injury, and I think crime would definitely go up, right?
Oh, and just so many angry people out there because they've got the DTs, and trust me, you don't want to go through the DTs.
Right.
Ever.
Yeah. But, yeah.
But if you do need to go through them, go through it with the help of a physician or somebody, or a nurse, actually. Don't try to, if you're like, this is the best time for me to quit drinking. Don't do it alone, folks. Trust me on this one, because you could go into an alcoholic seizure and possibly die.
This is
So,
not a
don't
good
do
time to be quitting anything.
Wow. Yeah. Uplifting words from Michael
I'm
Zapsik.
just saying that, stick around for a little while. Maybe, cut back. Just cut back. And in answer to your question before, Ming, where you asked if I set up a little store downstairs, no. But I'm getting texts from Get 'em Steve Dave.
Oh, is he going
sorry.
through withdrawals? Your coworker.
Is that what you want to call him?
And
Okay.
that's what he is technically, yes.
Technically, yes.
Yes.
So he's texting us that,
Inviting all these
what's
people.
on Me TV and Antenna TV right now. I'm like, I don't really care. I've got DVDs and I've also got streaming services here. So I don't really need to know what's going on the $6 Million Man season 2 with the episode breaks in between, because I've got it on DVD if I need to watch it.
Well, he's talking to you as if you don't have cable, which I believe
he
you
really
do,
is.
right? You
I
can
don't know
watch
if
your
he's
own.
got cable.
You can
Hi,
watch your
Doc.
own, right? So
I got a dog down here who's trying to
Yeah.
say hi.
I
He's doing
bring her on
good, okay.
screen, dude. There we
Here we
go.
go.
There we
Say hi,
go.
Doc.
Hello, Doc.
He's usually not on the podcast, but why not? Say hi, buddy.
Do not lick that microphone.
So you mentioned you were going to the store. You're not worried about you're really not supposed to be out.
Well, they say that I can't open the store, but there's stuff that I need to do, and I can
Right.
only do it
Yeah,
at the
I mean,
store.
you can go to your place of business if you have to, receive packages or
Yeah.
empty trash, things like that. You shouldn't and can't conduct business, and you shouldn't do it unless you absolutely have to do it. But
Are you
yes,
sure about that? I thought they were trying to keep everybody off the roads.
I
You
don't
might want to
know.
clarify that. I thought
I don't know about that.
I'd be like, hey man, what are you in here for? I had to go mail out comics.
Yeah. Guess who? I got
let's-
6 years for
let's
that.
put
Dude,
it
you
this
get
way,
you
Nick.
get passed
Nick,
around
Nick,
definitely for
Let's
that.
put it this way: they are keeping post offices and FedEx and UPS.
Right, I
open.
saw that.
So if there's no one that is using those services, then they wouldn't need to keep them open. So
Right.
yes, businesses are, as far as I know, unless they issue some other executive order clarifying that, you are allowed to report in to take care of essential parts of your business as long as you're not.
Okay,
conducting-
I'm just I didn't know if you were gonna sneak over like a ninja outfit, like a
No.
you're gonna
this
look like
isn't-
Lee Van Cleef from the 1983 TV show The Master.
Actually, I learned from Lee Van Cleef. He's awesome. He taught me how to throw throwing stars.
Okay,
So,
fantastic.
Love Lee Van Cleef.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you'll be able to mail stuff out. You might have to bring your inventory to the house. This whole thing
If I
about
do,
opening.
then I do. Then I will send it out. But I mean, going to a post office is right around now, sort of like going to Newark Airport. I'm sure that people are like busting down the doors because we're desperate for human interaction. So,
Right. Well, I was thinking, you're allowed to go to the grocery store, so I know they don't want people gathering there, but in my mind, I was thinking, you ever see Casino? How mobsters used to go hang out in public, but they would talk and they would cover their mouths like this.
Yeah.
They cover their mouths,
they-
so
you
the
couldn't do
FBI
any
couldn't
lip
read their
reading?
lips.
Like on The Sopranos, they
Yeah.
went to Livia's nursing home.
Yes.
And, yeah.
Yeah.
We're all hanging out there. Hey,
Yeah.
that's what
Oh,
they're
that's
doing.
true. That's true. So Ming, how big is your TV? I can see your TV behind you.
I think we inherited it from my mother-in-law, so and our eyesight was starting
80
to
or
go.
90 inches or something like
I
that,
think
right?
it's like 72. It's pretty big.
Wow.
Pretty
nice.
big.
So you are like in the book Fahrenheit 451. So you actually have a wall of TV.
Not quite like Kevin did. I think Kevin's got a 130-inch TV.
Oh
But-
boy.
My eyes are burning. Yeah, that never goes away.
Yeah, my dream is to have that. Yeah, that big wall like in the Apple TV 1984 commercial where it's like that big, and
Yeah,
I'm sitting in
that's
front of it
awesome.
like a drone.
Kevin's got a Radiation King.
Yeah,
It's 127 inches.
yeah. I'll be. I think I'll be fine. I think I'll be fine.
I think you are.
If so, right now most of the takeout restaurants are open. You can still get
Yeah.
takeout food. What happens if they're like, all right, we got to shut all those down too? Like it gets really
They're
bad.
not going to do that. Listen, that's
Yeah,
that's what I'm thinking. That's exactly. Remember how I was
You're
saying
spreading
before?
panic,
that-
Ming.
No, I'm saying, I'm
people-
just asking, what if? What
Okay,
if? Now you can
we're
cook.
playing that game.
You
What
can
if?
cook. You're okay. But we have friends who eat out like every day.
Yes,
Yeah,
we do.
yeah,
Yeah.
we do. We
Yeah.
do.
Someone just asked, is Walt able to get his chicken fingers?
I don't know.
And
Is
I'm
he?
like,
Can you confirm
I'm
this?
sure he can.
Okay.
And I'm sure he can get his pizza.
Let's hope that they don't, because I love seeing how people are supporting their local restaurants and their local food service people by making a commitment to eat out once a week, to go pick it up or have it delivered. You know, it's a small thing. It's not going to, but it is something. And again, please, people, when you share information and when you ask questions, please be mindful of the fact that, for instance, I see a lot of people who are sharing a lot of people that are sharing the most gloom and doom stuff. You know who those people are? People who have a cushion and who can ride it out for as long as it lasts. And that's a good thing. I'm glad for those people, right? I'm glad that there's some of us who have some confidence that, like, listen, I don't have to go into work. I got my medical care covered. I got my bills covered. I'm going to be fine. If you're in that position, get down on your knees, thank God, and be very grateful. 90% of the other people out there are living with deep-seated panic, which is why you see people still hoarding and why you see people still going out, and don't feel self-righteous like you did anything right. You got lucky, all right? The music stopped and you had a chair to sit down on. There are a lot of people who, when the music stopped, there was no chair to sit down on, not because of anything that they did wrong, just because that's how life is for them right now. Have some empathy, share news, even share hard news, but share it with some empathy. That's all I'm saying.
Wow,
So,
I haven't played musical chairs in like 20 years. It's not a bad idea, like competitive musical chair. Mike, you have 3 chairs. You have 4 people in the house.
That's right.
Oh, which one
Oh, wait,
of my
but
kids
someone's
has
g-
to go? Is that what
Yeah.
you're trying to say?
And then I was going to say someone's got to control the music, but now with Bluetooth, you're okay. You can control it from your phone.
That's true. That's true.
My kids know my tell, so I'm probably going to be the one out in the cold. Like, oh crap! It was nice and warm in the house.
Yeah,
I
that's
missed
it. Get
that.
out. You're like the end of the Flintstones. You're like Dino. You're getting thrown out,
Yeah,
and then
Exactly. And speaking of Flintstone vitamins, don't eat the dinos. Those are the ones with the COVID.
Stop.
Why poor Dino? Why are you blaming him?
I don't know. Why are people blaming?
Do they have a Dino vitamin?
Yeah, they
Oh,
do.
absolutely.
Of course they do.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
I always
since
ate the cars
since I chugged
first.
a thing of vitamins.
The Flintmobile.
Peter from Scotland. Scotland's in the house. Hey, how are you and your beautiful
Stop
family?
Screaming, honey.
Can
Oh
you
my
hear me
goodness.
screaming? I'm trying
Yeah,
to be.
you're not moderating your voice. You're like, he can't hear me in Scotland. It's like, yes, he can. It's fine. So
Yeah.
I
So
like that.
yeah. So
Chris Covert wants to know, Ming, if you had to use a comic book for toilet paper, what would you use?
Ooh, good question.
I think I have my Deviate collection from Image Comics from 1997, I believe.
Good choice.
I have plenty of
Excellent
those.
choice. Personally, I would go with the Marvel New Universe. Anything by them, that'd be fine. Star Brand.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, whatever you want on those.
Yeah, we
DV8.
got plenty of New 52 titles that that we could use as
Yeah.
toilet paper as well.
There's some pretty bad ones out there.
And then
All-Star Western.
how many of those Mike the Situation comic books do we have left? Remember from
None,
Jersey Shore?
because we signed them and sent them out.
What?
Yeah.
There were actually Mike the Situation
Yeah.
comic books?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a 4-part miniseries about him
Wow.
being a
We only got
superhero.
issue 1 though. We're like, Walt's like, I'm not. No more. No, this sucks.
That's
So.
funny. Hey, we were asked before what our favorite pandemic food was or recipe.
What's the oh, okay. Are there any
Yeah.
parameters, or we can list anything?
You can say anything. I think. I mean, they didn't.
Yeah, I'm pretty
they didn't
sure
put
you
a.
can.
Yeah, they said that you could say anything.
Oh man, no, I've been eating a ton of ice cream. I went out and bought a bunch of that magic shell. That stuff is
Ooh.
awesome. And then
Oh, Magic Shell's paraffin wax, buddy.
it's edible. It's edible wax.
You were like,
I looked it
you're
up. It's
filled
edible
with
wax.
paraffin wax.
Oh, that's good. It'll coat the inside of your intestines, and the
Yeah.
COVID will just slip right out. That's right.
Along with everything else.
That's already happened. That's definitely already happened. But yeah, I've been eating a lot of ice cream sundaes.
Oh,
Went
very
out,
nice.
bought sprinkles. Yeah, I'm pretty set here.
That's awesome. Yeah, I think that,
Maraschino cherries?
Oh
Get
yeah,
out
for
of the
sure.
dog.
Yeah, you need the mesh.
Stop.
one of the things that we've been indulging in is ramen. right? I mean,
Yeah.
before now,
I wouldn't call that an indulgence,
we really
honey.
didn't make ramen a staple, but we went out and got some ramen a few weeks ago when we made a Costco run. So
Are you
we've
getting
been-
creative with it? You could do. I've seen a lot of weird recipes with it. College kid recipes.
There are. No, as of right now, like I said, I mean, for me during the day, I'm still pretty busy, during a normal work week. So it's literally like I can throw it in the microwave it while I'm going from one
God
conference
bless you.
call to another. So no.
God
not-
bless you.
not
Dogs
too
can't get
creative.
COVID, so we're square.
Yeah.
Just so you folks know, dogs can't get COVID.
I didn't know who was
Yeah.
sneezing.
We're
but
okay.
I didn't know if it was your dog. I didn't know if it was one of your cats. I didn't
No.
know if
No,
it
no,
was one of the
I
other.
don't think cats are safe. So
Doc,
but
he's
it's
frustrated because he can't get on camera.
yeah,
Yeah.
he's a media whore.
So Ming, so I know that you've been doing in order to provide some comic relief and some fun. You've been doing some live streaming of a game called
Jackbox TV.
Fibbage and Quiplash,
On Jackbox
right?
TV.
On Jackbox TV.
Yeah, there's one we tried last night called Drawful 2.
Was it cool?
It was amazing. Yeah, we're definitely doing it. We're definitely doing it today.
Well, Jackbox is running a special. If anyone wants to jump onto jackbox.com
.tv.
and take a look. On some platforms, you can get some of their game packs for half price.
Yeah,
And
you don't even
buy
need them though. It's great. Only one
You
piece.
can use your cell phone as a controller.
Oh,
And if you tune into Ming, are you streaming on yours and on a shared universe?
I am. Mike, did you just wet yourself? Because that's what it looked like.
No,
No.
I've got a dog down here.
I can't
I've
see
got a
that.
bottle
You
here,
looked
man,
down
'cause
at your lap and you said, "Oh
I'm
my
not
god!"
letting
And you
anyone
started
use my
like
bathrooms. All
you
right,
started like wiping your lap. So I was like, "Dude, did you just piss
Here's
yourself?"
Here's Doc back in the
you are such a pain in the ass,
So
Doc.
everyone can join us as part of the audience, right? And up to 8 people can play.
Yeah, absolutely. It's pretty
Yeah.
amazing.
So please tune in. We'll try to give you a heads up.
We also played Bomb. Was it Bombco or
Oh
Bomb?
yeah, bomb was good. We'll try to give you a heads up when we're going live.
Yeah, totally.
So anyone can fill up the 8 slots and be a member of the audience, but it's a lot of fun actually.
Yeah, I my problem was I streamed it to Twitter as well last night, Mike, and there are Jackbox Games trolls.
Oh,
What?
there are.
What
Yeah.
does that mean?
Yeah,
Really?
Yeah.
Like you suck. You suck, man.
worse than that.
Oh God.
Worse than
Why
that.
do they? What do they? I mean, what's
What
the
is
beef?
Brian Johnson doing
I
these
think
days?
I mean I thought it was Brian, but it was like 3 other people. I was like, oh, okay, I'm not gonna stream to Twitter anymore.
oh, like Brian doesn't have 3 Twitter accounts.
Yeah, it was very weird. I was like, oh, all right. So there are people trolling everything, including
It's a
Jackbox
good thing
Games.
it's a good thing we weren't doing that because some names were brought up in some of the categories in Fibbage, and what was the other one? Oh,
Quiplash.
Quiplash.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
we're definitely
Yeah,
check it
there's
out. If you head on to Shared Universe's Facebook feed or mine, just set your live settings to notify you when we go live. I think we've done this to great success. So
Yeah, it's a
and
lot of fun.
yeah, it was cool. Each game like pretty much eats up about half an hour too, which is kind of cool.
Yeah,
So,
that is a good little.
We used it as
Diversion.
we actually went online last night and did it. It was like part of our family time.
yeah.
So we had the boys down here. We were like with the dogs and the boys. We're on the big couch. We were laughing like hell. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, they're
let
fun
the kids
games.
out
They're
of the
not-
basement.
It's not like Monopoly or Clue where you end up hitting each other. So it's great.
So hi to everyone out there. I can't get to you individually because we actually have a ton of people watching on.
Yeah,
Is
it's
it done?
pretty
Good.
cool. Well, I mean, there should be more. What else do you have to do? I love that there are so many people with nothing better to do than watch this. Thank you very much. I love it.
Ming's like, yeah, we're terrible.
Ooh,
So
Peter says rice pudding. I love rice pudding too, Peter.
all right, so
Yeah.
Peter sent us over some rice pudding.
Yeah. So, Mike, you're new to this whole Zoom thing. What do you think so far?
I love this.
It's great.
I think that this is, if we can't be in studio, this is the next best thing. So, folks, if you want to do this, get in touch with Ming.
Yeah, we'll set you up.
You can
It's
actually
pretty
have a
great.
podcast. He'll set you up. It's really cool, and you can stay connected with family. You can stream. You can actually have like a virtual family reunion here.
Oh, yeah, you have 100 people on this. It's pretty cool.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It is great. And yeah, I mean, a shared universe, as I said in the beginning, for those of us who joined us a little later, when we, as we were monitoring the situation, we figured that eventually it was going to end up that we couldn't go into to the studio for, a couple of weeks at least.
I
So
tried, man. I was there to the bitter end.
I know we all were, but we did prepare for this. So we are absolutely set up and able to help you to continue podcasting. And also, like I said, no better time. You have time to start that podcast.
Yeah, no need
and
to
you
stop.
Can do it.
Yeah. So, Mike, with the Zoom, there are a couple pitfalls that might befall you that I want to just warn you against. I don't know if you have a web browser pulled up. If you go to Twitter, search. Have you seen the Poor Jennifer clip by any chance?
No.
Okay, head on to Twitter. Just search Poor Jennifer, and I'm gonna pull it up here as well, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm gonna play you a video here.
Years or whatever.
So I'll give a little preamble here. This is a Zoom meeting. This is a Zoom work meeting that's going on here. What I want you to pay attention to is in the center bottom row, second row leftmost window. There's a girl named Jennifer, and they're having a
Years
serious
or
work
whatever.
meeting here.
I think
Great.
it really depends on just like the ethical standards of the profession, and in reality,
And,
I've heard
Jennifer's
that
walking,
social work kind of has
And puts her phone down.
very high standards
and-
and
Oh,
like
what's this?
like good
She is going to the
standards in
bathroom,
terms
everybody.
of things, and that
She
oftentimes
does-
people
She's
don't
unaware that everybody can
like
see her,
people of other professions don't have.
and then she figures it out.
It's or Jennifer P-O-O-R or
What
P-O-O
happened?
poop Jennifer.
Yeah,
P
That's
O
hard.
O
That was
R,
hard.
everybody.
Oh my God,
I don't need to
Jennifer.
see Jennifer. Thank you.
Did you find it, Mike?
Andrew Houston says if Ming shaved his head, he would
Years
look
or
like
whatever.
C-3PO. Any thoughts?
I'll run it again. What was that again, Mike?
Andrew Houston said if Ming shaved his head, he would look like C-3PO. Any thoughts? I don't think so. I think you look more like Princess Leia right now. with
If
your
I shave my
on.
head, I would look like Grasshopper from Kung Fu.
That would be cool. Have you thought about it?
No, that's never happening.
All
So
right.
what I'm warning you against, Mike, if you watch this clip, is if you're zooming, don't take your phone in the bathroom.
All right. Well, I was not going to, and I'm not going to be using. I'm using it on my laptop, and I rarely take my laptop in the bathroom with me.
All right, well, you take your phone in there all the time, I'm sure.
Doesn't everybody? I mean, come on.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
But we're typically not plugged into our Zoom meeting. when
No,
we're
I
doing
don't
that.
do Zoom meeting. And yeah, Jennifer really should have turned off her video for that one.
She didn't know this is all new to millions of people out there. So-
But if you go to the bathroom,
All
they
right.
can hear you, even if you're not like conscious of the video.
Yes, for sure. So yes, poor Jennifer. Second row, leftmost screen, Mike. Yeah.
All right,
She's,
gotcha.
Thank you,
She's,
man.
yeah,
Somebody
she's-
wants me to
Something I
do a
can't untake.
comic book reading.
No, we have
she's taking a
Peter
dump.
saying
Oh.
that he's
Yeah.
into having a comic book reading. We
All right.
have to do that, Ming.
Then I will do that. I will pull out. You know what we can do? When I sell comics with new stuff this week, Ming,
Sure.
I'll grab you a couple stuff and a couple of books,
Ooh, can we all play a part?
and you can play a part. Yeah,
Oh, cool.
we can all play a part. How does that sound? We'll
That
do it on
sounds like fun.
Wednesday.
Well, what else do we have to do?
Well, cook. We could cook. Oh, by the way, everybody is. In case you're wondering how the cake aisle is doing at most food stores, everybody's
A lot of people are
everybody's
making cakes,
making
apparently.
cakes and
Yeah.
cupcakes. So,
A lot of cakes and cupcakes.
and Mary True says she hasn't cooked this much in her life. So, Mary,
Did-
she wants to trade recipes and jokes.
Did you pick up something from the cake aisle?
Of course, red velvet, and they have.
We had some brownies too.
Yeah,
They had
and
some brownies left.
Most of the crap left was like sugar free.
I saw that there was
Hey,
yeah, there was a gluten. I saw the gluten-free aisle was alive and well as well.
I'm sure it was. People like, yeah, I ain't that desperate.
The people with celiac disease will be fine in the
Yeah, they'll be able to keep
post-apocalyptic
shopping.
world for sure. Yeah, all the good stuff
I
was
bought-
gone though. I was looking for funfetti and I found one last box.
Well, I bought a bunch of chocolate mousse that you can just like mix and
I
set.
mean, we know you love
I
whipped
love
chocolate
the
products.
Chocolate mousse.
We know you love chocolate products, Mike. Soft,
Oh God.
soft, delicious chocolate products.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you'll be fine. How much chocolate mousse did you buy?
Like 87 boxes.
Oh, yeah, you'll
I'm
be
not
fine.
hoarding. I'm actually eating that much.
Well, is it
Yeah.
hoarding if that's all that's left?
Well, that's a good point.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is a good point. Like all the people who are out there like buying sardines by the can. by the case. Cans are started. It's like, man, if it ever gets that bad, you know, cannibalism is something to look forward to. If you've ever had sardines in red sauce, it's gross.
What? Sardines and red sauce?
Yeah.
Please don't do that at home, people. Just eat them right out of the can. It's so much better than throwing them in a red sauce.
Yeah, you're you're a
Anna
chef.
Thomas is telling us to check our Dollar Generals for that red tide plankton.
You're a chef. How would you prepare a person? What body part is body part gets eaten first?
It's so funny you mentioned. Well, of course you would have rump roast. I mean,
The
come on.
ass.
You know, I think I
Are we
pulled
really- are we really
I think I
already-
pulled the respect the blackout
Didn't I
guys
just
and
say we
the
shouldn't be
Sure, yeah.
terrorizing people?
Yeah,
and
yeah,
now we're
we-
talking about like your favorite cannibal recipes? Oh my
no, we're
gosh.
not giving out recipes yet. So
Hey, be prepared, right?
Yeah, but if you're gonna do that, actually, I had a friend, and I think I told you this before, who just as a purely theoretical exercise, he said, "I never want to do this, but I'm trying to figure out how to fabricate a human being, because when you fabricate
Like Westworld?
no, fabricate is break down a side of beef or a half a hog or a lamb or goat, whatever.
Okay,
But
into the
fabricate,
succulent cuts.
Yes.
Okay.
How do you break them down into cuts?
Okay, so how would
Now-
you? I imagine you remove the limbs first.
Ribs. Yeah, you got to remove the limbs,
Right.
of course, and the head. I think we're degenerating here. Now, I don't want to go there anymore.
Do you? I'm sure. Do you have the? Is there a little map of the human with the little dotted lines, and that's where and all the cuts marked
Oh,
out?
there, look, he's got
Hannibal
the.
Lecter has that. Yeah,
Yes.
it's on Hannibal Lecter's website.
Personally, I would just use the graphics from the Operation board game.
Right. Would you be like Ted Nugent? You'd use every part of the human.
You mean hoof to snout? Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
I would.
yeah.
We're gonna get off this.
Yeah, we're trying
What
to
is
move
everyone
up on
binging
this
out there?
one. Binging.
Yeah, binge
The alcoholics are probably binging
binge
whatever they can
watching,
get their hands.
Binge watching.
Yeah, there's some stuff that we just finished up Brooklyn Nine-Nine. We are like caught up on Brooklyn Nine-Nine. If you've never watched it, Ming, I'm actually sorry we're done.
You
It
can
was
watch it
that
again.
good.
What else do you have to do?
Exactly. Now I gotta wait for. Now I gotta wait for next week.
Ooh, hold on. Can I read some stuff? Going back to food. So Richard Hollop, hi Rich, said Sunday supper here was homemade meatballs and pasta with homemade French bread. That does sound yum. We had baked pasta from some Sunday sauce that we defrosted yesterday. Tonight it's going to be what, baby? Pork chops?
Pork chops, cornbread, and Brussels sprouts.
And Brussels sprouts. That's
Shaved
right.
Brussels sprouts with bacon and balsamic vinegar.
Howard Levy very sagely chimes in saying, better to have the cannibal recipe and not need it
Yeah,
than to need it and not have it.
Yeah, isn't
Way
that
to
your-
turn my words against me, Howard.
that's
Thank
your
you.
motto,
Howard.
isn't it?
Jenny is saying she needs to make something comforting like a casserole. Now you like tuna casserole
Actually,
too,
tuna
right?
casserole is awesome.
She actually said tuna
Jenny,
casserole.
if
right.
you've got use chunk albacore, broad noodles, if you've got them, and shred lots and lots of cheddar cheese.
Mhm.
And I love using 3 cans of like Campbell soups. Use cream of celery, cream of chicken, and cheddar cheese. I like a lot of cheese, and then throw breadcrumbs in there so it all binds together.
Sounds good.
Where did you find pork chops? I saw the meat aisle was cleared out last time I was there.
We've been
They might
going
be
to-
pork. They might be someone else.
Do you,
Well, we've also been going to, we live in a town with a very diverse socioeconomic and cultural ethnic base, right?
We're at the ethnic store, man.
So we have,
The
we have a lot of
ethnics?
different
Ethnic
stores.
you
stores.
went to
We have a lot
the
of
you
different
you hung
stores.
out with the ethnics.
Yes, we have a lot of different ethnic stores. Hey, listen, we had great, I don't even want to say where it is because I don't want all the hoarders to go there, but there was some, gorgeous fresh produce. Well, I think we mentioned it last time at the Asian food market. But a lot
Heck
of these
yeah,
local
man.
grocers have great food. So yeah, go support them. Buy their stuff.
If you need supplies, go to the places where the white people don't shop. So that's Asian markets and bodegas. White people don't
Yeah.
go there.
Yeah.
They're good. We got plenty of those
No.
around here.
Damn straight.
Yeah, man.
That's the best way to go. And actually, Anna Thomas asks, "What about mushrooms and peas in your tuna casserole?" Anna, I'm sorry, I hate peas.
Mike don't do
I
peas.
loathe peas.
Mike don't do
Peas
peas.
creep me the hell out. I think it's something from my childhood.
Yeah, where did that stem from?
I'm pretty sure it started from my childhood. There's something about like little round balls that freak me the hell out.
What about
Wasn't
big
your
round
mom
balls?
Made you memorize the peas. They're
No.
What about big round hairy balls? Do those scare you too?
No,
Oh, you're fine with those. Okay, cool.
I
All
think
right.
this is a family friendly. Since
Yeah, we're trying to be
everyone's
family
everyone's
friendly.
got- we're trying to be family friendly
Hey,
here.
hey,
so-
clear out your family was in the background before Ming, and they're all gone now.
No, there ain't no-
they're
there ain't
talking
no-
about cannibalism.
ain't
All right,
no-
kids, up and out.
Ain't no kids here. Ain't no kids. They're self quarantining in their bedrooms. So ain't
now.
no kids here.
They're like, "Oh, Dad's talking about cannibalism again." Come on, Lillian, we're going upstairs.
But Ming, I need to ask you a real question, okay?
Ask
'Cause
away.
Michael and I can be personable, like we like people sometimes, but we're just as content to be home, like normally. Like we don't like this quarantine period, but you know, we're perfectly happy to stay home and,
Right.
and watch Brooklyn Nine-Nine with a bowl of popcorn, right? But you are an actual, unabashed
Extrovert. man.
extrovert,
Sure.
right?
You're
I
an
mean,
extrovert.
you literally fly and thrive on being around people, talking to people, going places, as anyone who follows you on social media can see. So what are you doing to stay sane?
I'm drinking
Besides podcasting,
alcohol.
right?
Alcohol, bourbon.
Huh?
So yeah, then you see how essential those liquor store guys are.
Yeah. No, I had no doubt.
Angels Envy?
I have like 5 bottles.
Okay, good.
I was
good.
actually
All
going
right.
to ask you to you and me to stage a picture of you, like at the, right before we closed down a shared universe podcast studios, you amidst a litter of, you passed out and just empty liquor bottles all around you.
You don't have to drink it all at once. You gotta space it out.
I'm never getting any more. I can actually see you doing that. I told a friend of mine.
Ming's obviously not an alcoholic. Did you hear what he just said?
Yeah.
You don't have to drink it all at once?
Yeah.
No, yeah.
As
You
soon
do.
as you said that, I'm like, what?
Yeah, there's a guy
Why
who's not an
wouldn't you?
alcoholic.
Yeah, no, I can ration for sure.
I was telling Pizza John, my ex-roommate, that, and he'll probably be watching this later on. I was talking to him last night, and he still wants to be on, but not now, obviously. But I told him that you were ripping the copper wiring out of the walls.
Oh, sure.
Like, I don't know when we're coming back. Let's get this copper wire.
Yeah, your friend, we've been trying to get him on for a while. Why can't he come on? What else is he doing?
He's an essential. He's a food service worker.
Oh, okay. So he's still
So
working.
he's working. Oh, he's essential, more essential than me.
Oh my gosh.
I told him, I said, I'm done. I said, I'm so glad that I'm out of the restaurant industry. He's like, I said, I'm retired now. How does it feel to be still working in essential? He's like, God, this sucks.
So I'm laughing because our youngest son just texted me and said, is he allowed to come down because we're podcasting? Of course. The dog's been on the podcast, so obviously you can
You
can
made
chime
them.
in.
You made them stay upstairs.
No, they're
Force them to
self-quarantined.
stay
No,
upstairs.
they're teenagers, so there's no happier place for them than upstairs in their room.
Yeah.
And
So
they're actually not going as crazy. I mean, even like we are taking walks outside, still walking the dogs and things like that. But one advantage that they have is that they feel completely comfortable being connected to their friends virtually.
they're
right?
trained for
So-
this. They grew up.
Yeah.
They've been trained for this for years.
Exactly. This isn't weird for them or new for them. They don't have to get used to it. It's not something that they have to implement. I mean, this is how they've been sharing life with each other for a long time. So yeah.
They can see a catfish coming from a mile away.
I mean, let's hope so.
Oh yeah. It's like that. Is it weird that some guy wants me to send him? I'm like, stop right there. Give me the guy's name. Give me his IP address. We're sending the cops after him. Yeah.
Wait, are people trying to catfish your kids?
Nah, I'm kidding.
No. I mean,
Well, maybe.
obviously they have stories of, something like that. But they're all, but they're all pretty savvy and self-protected. And our guys are older too. I mean, we're not talking about 5-year-olds and 7-year-olds, getting catfished by, we're talking about 17, plus guys who are kicking out people out of their,
I'm more worried about you, dude. I saw you giving your credit card to a Nigerian like not that long ago.
Well, he needed it.
Well, you were gonna get a whole big bank account back.
Well, of course, but I
You're
mean,
still
they
waiting
froze
for
his
it, but-
accounts for God's sakes.
Well, whatever happened to the guy who said he was going to send us all the unclaimed luggage with stuff from the airport? Don't we have to go pick that up
Yeah,
somewhere?
go pick it
I'm
up.
waiting. He said he was
Okay.
sending a truck.
Go pick it up. The airport's still open. So a lot of people,
Why is this luggage ticking?
so not only are you not at the store, Mike, but a lot of people out of work right now. A lot of industries, everyone's forced to stay at home.
Right.
Restaurants, industry people are hurting. A lot of people out of work right now. Who do you feel the worst for out of all the groups of people who are out of work right now?
I feel bad for all of us. I mean, this sucks.
I know. Is there any one specific group like, oh man, the comic book shop owners? I feel especially bad for them.
I feel bad for the people who are still working right now. The people at Home Depot and the people who are making. And this is going to sound horrible, but people are making minimum wage,
Sure.
and they're on the front lines. It
Yeah.
kind of sucks, and just not just kinda, but everybody pushes them, towards the, it's like, that guy at Home Depot. You never get to know these people's names who are essential to you. The guy who pumps your gas. Do you know the guy who pumps your gas's name?
I didn't think to ask. No,
No.
Yeah.
You ever tip them?
no, not usually.
Okay. We'll see. This is a guy who's essential to you to get from point A to point B.
Sure.
You got you fill up your tank, it's $18. You take your $2 and you zip away. Leave them that $2, Ming, you cheap bastard.
You know who I feel sorry for, and this is something that people are starting to talk
Who's
about
that?
more and more. I mean, I certainly feel sorry for anyone, and like I said, about 90% of the people everywhere in the world, but even here in the United States, don't have the luxury of having, fat cushions and things like that to see them through. So they're missing paychecks, they're missing payments, they're sweating, getting their, utilities turned off. No one can give them a straight answer as to what kinds of help is going to happen.
Credit's
when it's
taking a
gonna happen.
beating.
So I feel sorry for all of those folks. Like Michael said, the people that are still out there, working and doing more work than they've ever done, and the people treating them pretty terribly. Feel bad for them. But I also feel bad for the people that are stuck at home in quarantine with other people that are harmful. I mean, we don't think about that too much. I didn't think about that at all because it's pretty peaceful in our house. I mean, we all get along. We all know how to live with each other. Thank goodness none of us is struggling with an addiction, an active addiction, or anything else that's making life unbearable or really difficult. So, that's okay. I mean, we feel like we're very privileged in that way. But there are a lot of people where life's a living hell, and now they're trapped in the home with these, under these circumstances. And that's got to be like a living nightmare. So I have a lot of empathy for those people.
Didn't you just describe your coworker just about now? That fits him to a T.
Oh, yeah, I know who he's talking about.
Yes. Yeah, he was counting on us not
Yes,
being.
thank you to the nurses for sure, guys.
And he was counting on us being essential workers so we could, not have that happen. And yeah, no.
Yeah, now he's stuck.
Now he's stuck.
And
Yeah.
and
And
apparently,
you know what? Yeah, all the nurses, all the doctors out there, I feel bad for them, because they're right on the front lines. They're, we're sitting back, freaking Zooming on Facebook, just
right.
shooting the crap, and these people are out there risking their lives. So,
Yeah. By the way,
big
you know
thanks to
what?
them.
I would love, since we hope to be doing this on a regular basis, I would love for people to feel free to chime in and share locally, and we'll be happy to either rebroadcast it for folks who are out of our area to bring more people in, or if a lot of locals are listening in, to rebroadcast it. But if there are specific ways that people can, respecting what's currently going on in your neighborhoods, be helpful, Like I know I saw that, the mayor of New York is calling for private citizens who may, for whatever reason, maybe they, are no longer practicing medicine, but they have, a couple of boxes of masks or gowns in their basement that they had when they closed up their practice, or, maybe you hoarded masks because you thought you were going to have to trek into New York or wherever you work, and now you're stuck at home and you don't need those masks. You can donate them if they're unused to your local hospitals. So I know, like I said, people are asking people to continue to order and take out from local restaurants to provide some support for them until we can get through. But if there's any other way that that people are pitching in and being helpful to each other, please
let us know.
Please let us know. Yeah, we'd love to celebrate that and support that somehow.
You got like 10 boxes of masks, right? Like, are you using all those? You're gonna use all those?
Unfortunately, we don't have 10 boxes of masks, because
No.
if we did, we'd be bringing them to the hospital.
Yeah, I would have donated them by now.
No, we had a few that were left over from a construction project, and they're opened and they've been sitting in the basement. So so we
I'll
can't.
probably get like
And they're
anthrax
not
or
and they're
cholera
not the
from that.
N95s anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah, but
Like, there's a cure for cholera, so you'll be okay.
I don't know. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, but who wants to get it in the first place?
Good point.
All right.
Good point. Well,
Yeah.
then develop the immunity. Get that cholera.
Yeah, so you can synthesize an antidote out of my blood. Great.
You could save us all, Mike. Save us all. Except it's been done already, so never mind.
yeah.
Well, who do you want to shout out?
Who do I want to shout out?
Yeah.
Shout out the nurses and doctors.
No.
around here, especially.
You say local businesses and people who need help.
Let's see who's out there. That's
Who do you got?
Actually, no. I don't want to do that. I want to.
talk to.
You know what? I wanted to pull up, although I don't know how I can pull it up without actually ending it doesn't matter. Hi guys, I'm leaving my watch party for now, so I can pull something up. There's actually, this is out in California. I don't know how many folks out in California are. I know that there must be a bunch of stuff going on in New York City right now, which is getting slammed. But I'm going to.
Let's put it this way: the lunch break around here, lunch break from Red Bank,
That's
they need packaged goods. If anybody's got extra
Wait,
ramen,
they need
or
packaged
whatever.
goods. They need booze.
No,
No.
packaged
Packaged
foods.
You didn't
food.
say food. You said package. Isn't packaged goods booze? It's
No.
takeout.
Oh,
Takeout
sure,
booze.
to an
Here we go.
alcoholic like you.
Here we go. We have a family member, Erin Zapsik, who's living out in California.
What does she need?
She is, huh?
What does
What
she need?
What she need?
Send her
she's in LA.
$1,000,
No.
man.
She is.
She's gonna kick back
Let
some
me
to me.
see. So her significant other's company is in the live events industry, which he's not working right now, but he's channeled that energy into something positive, raising money to provide meals for overworked nurses treating COVID-19 patients at UCLA Santa Monica Hospital. If you're able, please consider donating here. So I'm going to copy and paste that into
To your Facebook page.
Yeah, into my Facebook page. So, yeah. So that's one thing. That just happens to be something that someone just sent me. I know that there is a lot of
And don't
similar
send
types
booze
of,
over to lunch break. What's the matter with you?
You said packaged goods. That's how
There's also the
You
there's also the Jersey Shore mission, which I'm sure is hurting right now because I have no doubt in my mind that people aren't contributing. So if you're out and about, if you're actually out buying for yourself, why not take an extra, if you can, grab a bunch of ramen, throw it in your cart, or peanut butter and jelly, anything non-perishable.
Okay, not packaged goods.
Not packaged goods. Repackaged food.
Keep those for yourself.
Right.
So let me flip this on you. I know you guys love to be open. You guys don't close for anything, but you had the wherewithal to be like, listen, it's not a good idea to be open, and you shut down the store. And
Right,
I would
we
have
were
thought
ahead of the curve.
I would have thought you guys were the last people in the world that would have shut down, but you were smart enough to
well, we
realize
shut down. The
that-
store only shut down 24 hours before the
That's not.
No.
No, the stash. No, not
When did the
until
stash close down?
we closed down on Wednesday. We closed down. Then Thursday, Friday. The thing didn't come down until
Like
yesterday.
yesterday.
So yeah,
Well,
that's
but-
3 days. We're ahead of the curve.
Yeah.
But I mean, it wasn't like you closed down 2 weeks before everyone else closed down. So,
No.
Yeah.
But yeah, we were. A lot of the town had already closed down.
Right.
By that.
Right. But but even you guys had the wherewithal. Hey, this is a bad idea. This is being open serves us no good. You guys shut it
Right.
down. It's good. What do you think of the businesses who refuse to shut down, that aren't taking this seriously enough? I'm going to give you 2 examples, Mike. GameStop.
Yeah.
Refused to shut down until I think yesterday, and even then they're keeping one person there. I think to do online orders.
Yeah, that's worrisome.
They refused.
I think that people are going to remember that when everything's said and done.
Wait a second. Again, I know everyone wants to jump on the bandwagon. We're all doing the right thing.
Sweetheart.
But hold on, if you have one person, if the store's not open and the only thing that person is doing is fulfilling online orders, then
That's fine. No,
Yeah.
that's not what I'm talking about. I'm
Yeah.
talking about what they were doing.
Yeah,
before.
no, they sent out a thing. Their employees were like, we're not shutting down.
Yeah.
They made
They're
them
like-
come in.
and don't listen to the government. They're wrong about this. That's what they were saying.
Okay.
Because they're gonna get clobbered by Jackbox TV
Right.
and all the other online gaming
Hey,
system.
Hey, man, people needed Animal Crossing. It came out yesterday, man. People needed Doom.
but you can go online and buy that, right? I mean, you don't have to.
Yes, but that was their point.
Yeah.
So
What
they're
about
like, come
peop-
on
hey-
out and get infected by our conscientious workers who don't wash their hands.
Still people who love physical media. I'm sure you can relate to that.
I can. It has been almost a year since I picked up a DVD or a Blu-ray.
Whoa, all right, you saw the light.
Well, I mean, yeah. And my wife threatened to kill me if I continue to pick up physical media.
All
Because
right.
I've got a basement full of DVD.
Unopened DVDs.
Actually, you and I have Ming. You and I have a storage unit filled with DVDs and Blu-rays. So
We could open
Awesome.
up our own Blockbuster at this point if we wanted to.
well, why not? Because there's only one other one out there.
Yeah, so I thought GameStop was bad, but there's one other worse company out there called Hobby.
Yes?
It's
Okay.
called Hobby Lobby, Mike, and the
Wow.
the owner wrote a letter to all his employees and basically said because his wife had a vision from God that they were going to stay open.
Wow. So his wife was
Good. Is his wife manning a cash register at one of their busiest stores?
Of course not.
No, they got people. No, they got people to do that for them.
Because if God is talking directly to her, and I think that she should lead by example, right? Wouldn't that make her a prophet and a leader?
Well,
She
I mean,
should be out there in front.
that's what Jesus would direct you to believe. But no, I believe she's keeping her people employed because God said it was going to be okay.
Exactly. And Jesus told her to stay in the bunker.
Yes,
Right.
but
You know what? Listen, I mean, I'm gonna not take a position on what her assertion is, but I also believe that if she's gonna make that assertion, then she better back it up by being the first in line, right? I mean, so go ahead, make the assertion. I wasn't there. I don't know if it's true or not, but if you're going to say that and you're going to ask your employees to put faith and trust in you and your vision, then go out there and lead. Or don't. But you can't have it both ways.
yeah, that ain't happening. Also, in that same letter, like, well, we're gonna have to tighten our belts, but Hobby Lobby is a $6.4 billion company. So,
Yeah, I know. I did read that. That's very distressing.
they ain't tightened nothing. They're tightening the lock on their door so nobody else gets into their bunker.
Of course.
Yeah.
You know who else did that?
Who's that?
I'm not going to name names, but it was 1945.
Right.
And he had a tight lock on that bunker, too.
Didn't work out so well for him.
Yeah, these people are.
So Ming, when are we going to go live with our next Jackbox TV?
Oh, I'm sure it'll be
competition?
later on today. No
Okay.
doubt.
So everyone should go and they should hit a shared universe, like they get notified whenever the instant notifications,
Yep.
so that they can tune in, right?
Yep.
Awesome.
Absolutely.
Cool.
Absolutely.
And anyone out there who's looking to start their podcast, like you can see right now how easy it is. You can email us at info at ashareduniverse.com. And we'll get back to you right away to help you get set up.
Because what else do we have to do?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, we'll jump on with you if you want.
Like I said, speak for yourself. Come 7:00 tomorrow morning, I'll be like Zoom conferencing all day long with my clients. But yeah, definitely we're here to take care of you. So let us know.
All right, fantastic. You got anything else?
No, I think we're good.
Yeah, don't spread disinformation. That's what I'm trying to tell
Yes,
you.
please.
Don't spread disinformation, folks.
careful.
Unless you know what you're
Yes.
talking about,
Yes.
shut up.
Yes. Be kind and considerate when you share information, that you're not just spreading more panic and fear.
Mike, do you follow that in your daily routine as well?
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay, so you know everything you say is backed up by facts.
If
And,
I said it, I meant it.
All right,
So-
everything that it comes out of your mouth is backed up by facts and knowledge. And
No, Ming Chen fact checker now is going to.
Yeah.
be
I'm not a
going-
fact
Don't
checker.
ask Andy Barr.
I'm not a fact checker. I'm just saying everything that comes out of your mouth has been backed up by fact.
Well, my own facts. So yes.
Okay,
So
you
my
never-
own truth.
You never
It
talk
comes
out of your
from
ass.
My own truth.
Okay, Mike Zapsik.
All right, guys, we will see you very soon. We will always let you know when we're going to be on. But like I said, the easiest way to know is just to go ahead and set your Facebook settings.
Yeah,
to,
set the alert. We're
give
always
you
doing
an
something
alert,
fun here.
and you'll never miss a thing.
And never put peas in your casseroles. Ever.
That's right.
Oh,
Bye,
God.
everybody. Thanks for joining us, and keep well. We'll talk to you soon.
See you later.